Hey, friends, good evening. Andrew Murata here, surviving and thriving. And it is Thursday, August 14th, 2025. And I am 50 today, 50 years old. And it's been a great day. It really has been a wonderful day. You kind of go into this. I was like, oh my God, and all those nice birthday greetings, all the things, people saying nice things, but 50, and I'm happy about that. So I felt the need to kind of share and say a few things. It is 8:20 p.m. as we record this, and at 2:30 a.m. we are leaving for University of North Carolina, Wilmington. My daughter going to college there, so we got the minivan packed. I got to throw a few more things in there. So as soon as this video is done, I'm going to head to bed and get ready for the drive to North Carolina. So I call this greetings and gratitude. I just wanted to share a few things I was feeling today, and kind of as I turned 50. So number one, just filled with gratitude. I'm healthy. I got my family. I was able to spend last weekend. My sister had a gathering, saw my mom, saw my in-laws yesterday, and as we get older, right, what are the most important things in our lives, and our health, and our families. So I'm blessed and very filled with gratitude that I have both of those, and my children, and it's just great. So leading with gratitude, and being grateful for the things that we have is something that I really try to do. And people have shared with me, hey Andrew, write it down, right? Write the things you're grateful for. And I got notes and post-it notes here, and certainly reminders of that. Right, here's my daughter's picture about picking college. Hello, Nathan Pierce, my friend. Speaking of gratitude, right? Great friends like Nathan. So number one, as I turn 50 today, I feel filled with tremendous gratitude for everything I have in my life. Number two, what lies ahead, right? People say, "Oh, you're on the other side now. You're on the other hand." What lies ahead? I'm a front windshield type person. People always just say, "Oh, what's the next job you're going to have?" I don't look too far ahead. I like to keep things close. Right? What's in front of me, and do a great job. But what lies ahead? One day I'll retire from the great small city of Port Jervis, and is it another book? Is it more speaking, different speaking, things like that? I'm excited, and I'm curious. Right? What are we curious about in our life? So thinking about that, what lies ahead? I got my kids going to college. My son upstairs in the attic. He'll be going to college 2 years from now. So looking at those things. Number three, I heard the great Dr. Rob Gilbert. Rob Gilbert's doing a 24-hour hotline, one message every 24 hours. If you're not a hotline caller, let me read the number. I don't even know what the number is because I just hit it right on the thing. But if you're not a hotline caller, I strongly recommend 973-743-4690. Nathan, if you're watching, put that in the chat for us. I know you call the hotline. 973-743-4690. That's the Success Hotline. And Dr. Rob shared a quote the other day. He went to a conference. He's always sharing great things on there. It changed my life. And he shared a quote from Nick Saban, the former coach of University of Alabama. And he said, "Don't pray to be blessed. Pray to be a blessing. Don't pray to be blessed. Pray to be a blessing for others." There's leaders, principals, whether I've met you, speaking to your school, right here locally in the Northeast. We're fortunate. We're fortunate to lead in schools, and but that really hit me. I'm turning 50. I feel blessed, but I want to be a blessing for others. I want to help others. I want to do more for others. And I'm feeling that today, and I'm again grateful that I have the gifts to be able to do that. Right, my job in Port Jervis, my experience refereeing, my experience speaking schools and things like that. I feel a strong calling to be a blessing for others, and So I want to do more of that, right? And when we feel those things, what do we do? How do we plan them out? We write them down. We focus on what those things that we want to do, right? And serving others. Number four, I think about the mentors. I think about the people that have guided me. If you look here, you can kind of see some of the pictures on the wall, right? Some friends there. There's Dr. Rob, right there, my family. But I think back to the people who hired me in Port Jervis, the university basketball camp way back in Staten Island. Greg Angela and Michael Laskis, right? That ran that camp. Camp started at 8. You better be on the court at 8. Those lessons that we learned. My coaches, certainly the people in Port Jervis that hired me, gave me a chance to so many great leaders and friends. Superintendent Dr. Bell right now created this position that I'm so fortunate to be in. The Director of Communications and Academic Services allows me a lot of opportunity to shine the light on Port Jervis and do some great things that I was doing outside of school, but now I get to do in school, right? My referee supervisors, John Clockerty, give me a chance in the ACC. And just so many great mentors that have guided me. People in the education circles, people like Todd Whitaker and Jimmy Casas, Joe Sanfilippo, Thomas Murray, Eric Schinninger. These guys kind of shared how to do it, how to speak and all that kind of stuff, right? But I found Dr. Gilbert says success leaves clues, and so many of these people have helped me along the way, right? And if I could help you, I'm now fortunate feel that I can help other people. So the mentors in my life, just tremendous. And I've mentioned Dr. Rob. Dr. Rob changed my life. Here he is. The next book is going to be about him. There he is, the magic of acronyms, formulas, and impactful stories of leadership and dedication to the amazing Dr. Rob Gilbert. So I feel grateful for those mentors. And I ask you to think about who are the mentors in your life? Who are the people guiding you in your life, right? They say you become like the people that you hang around and that you follow. And I'm very, I don't want to say careful but I'm really focused on the people that I admire and want to be like, but grateful for those mentors. Number 5. My whole life, again, it's my 50th birthday, and I felt the need to jump on here and just chat, offer some greetings, and offer some reflections today. So I watched the Bob Marley movie, and it's called One Love. If you haven't seen this, the Bob Marley story. I don't subscribe to all the marijuana stuff, but I certainly, as Bob is an artist, and the songs and the message of peace and love and all of that, I'm a big fan. So he's playing Redemption Song on there. He's strumming it. He's creating it kind of right there. And his wife slips into the studio behind him, and he's finishing it, and he's playing along, and he's done. And she starts clapping. And she says, "Wow, Bob, that was beautiful. When did you write that?" And he pauses and he looks at her and he says, "My whole life. My whole life." Again, I'm thinking about the things in my life, getting to write, getting to speak, being a school leader, being a dad, a husband, all of those things, they compound. Our experiences compound. The things that are happening to us, good and bad, they compound, and we learn and we grow. My son, he's upstairs. He probably can hear me. Matt, don't yell at me for sharing this story, but yeah, he put the bed together with his sister, right? I told him, guys, I couldn't do it. I paid him $25 each. They put the bed together. And it took way longer than it should. He was like, "Dad, that was the worst," And I'm like, "Matt, you're gonna learn from it. You're gonna learn how to problem solve. You're gonna learn how to jimmy rig things, right, Mom?" And and I said, "Well, you might not think that now, but you will." And those experiences, they compound. I remember reffing those games, and I was so nervous at some of them that I didn't want to make a mistake. And as I went on, right, it's like you got used to it. You grew into it, and now even speaking in front of a couple thousand people, it feels natural. It feels good, but I've had all those experiences ahead. So I like that quote from that movie, my whole life. One Love, Bob Marley. Number 6, I'm not going to do 50 if you're watching. So, and if you are watching, say hello. My friend Nathan's watching from New England. If you're a friend or professional acquaintance, say hello in the chat. Do it. Just do it. Number 6, just do it. What's that thing that you want to do? What's that thing that you want to accomplish? This is an exercise I do in one of my leadership talks called my leadership. And so the question is, what is that thing that you really want to do, or that thing that you really want to have, right? That goal that you have. What's that thing that you want to do? So write it down, right? Does it become a goal? Does it become something? Write that thing down. Number 2, who is somebody that is doing what it is that you want to do? Who is somebody that's doing it, right? And then you reach out to those mentors. You ask them, how did they do it? You ask them for help. You ask them, hey, advice, that kind of thing. So number 1, what's the thing you want to do? Number 2, who's doing it, right? Dr. Gilbert has shared, right? Success leaves clues. And then 3rd, what are some simple steps that you could take towards doing that thing, right? You want to run a 5K. You want to lose weight. You want to buy your own car. Well, start by saving some money, right? Start by saving $10, $20, $30. If you do a little bit each day, that stuff compounds. There's so much I want to accomplish in my life, so much I want to do, and I feel good about it when I'm making steps towards those things there. So do that thing. Number 7, again, I kind of said Port Jervis. I want to give a shout out to the community in Port Jervis, the parents, the students I've had there. I've lived my life, the second half of my life in Port Jervis. I've been there, 25 years now, and I just love it. I love it. It's gritty, it's real. In Port Jervis, the people there. So thank you for accepting me and letting me be me. And I walk around that place and people yelling, "Hey, Murata, yo, Mr. Murata." It just warms my heart, and it feels nice to be in a place where people respect you, people love you, people know that you wanted the best for their children, and it just felt great today. Looking at that, so I wanted to share some of those things today. Lastly, my family, my kids, my wife, my mom, my siblings. Thank you for all the things that you've done for me. My wife been by my side a long time, and again, feeling grateful for those things. So I wanted to share that. I wanted to offer some greetings, but I'm also going to ask you for a favor. Right? It's my birthday, so I'm going to ask you for a favor. Well, I want to offer you something first. All the books for the rest of August, all the books are going to be half price. They're all $20. So I'm going to offer them 10. You want to get one of the books for the rest of August? They're half price. So you can email me. You can order them. I think on the website, though, that it's still going to charge you. So just email me or DM me on social media. Say, Andrew, you said this on the show, and I'll get it to you half price for the books. And so we'll do that. I got a couple things coming here that I wanted to share also. Number 1, the next book is coming out. Should be out in September. The Magic Acronyms, Formulas, and Impactful Stories of Leadership, a dedication to the amazing Dr. Rob Gilbert. That book is coming out. It is going to be a home run. I'm super pumped about it. Just resubmitted the second proofreading today. So that is coming to a theater near you. And I've already booked a date to read that. My dog is barking a lot there. Hey, Coach Straharski, state championship, Coach Straharski. Thanks for tuning in. I'm also kicking off a leadership series, a leadership coaching series. I'm working with some businesses. We're going to do it with their business, and I'm doing it with some schools. But we're calling it PPC, Passion, Purpose, and Commitment. Passion, Purpose, and Commitment, High Performance Leadership Coaching with Andrew Marotta. There are 3 months, 6 months, and 12-month sessions there. And there are a number of leadership topics that we are going to go through. It's for you to dive into yourself, for you to focus on yourself, build yourself up and build your leadership. We do that when we're around other people that want to build their leadership up. So that is also coming. So the book is coming out. The leadership series is coming out, and I'll be talking more about that. And lastly, where's my calendar book? I don't have it. I got to get the date. It's the Thursday before Labor Day. I am going to do a live session. It'll be free. And it's going to be how to kick off your year with a great start. It'll be live on a Zoom session, and people will be able to jump in, and we'll be talking about how to kick off your year with a great start there. Hello, my friend Chip Estenez. My hand still hurts, Chip, from the handshake years ago. It's got the guys get the strongest grip here in the east of the Mississippi. And thank you, Chip. The journey continues. Yeah, it's been great. So I wanted to share a couple of those new things. Now, a favor from you. If you have one of the books, if you've read one of the books, could you leave a positive review? I've learned on Amazon, the way Amazon works, the positive reviews, the 5-star reviews, and the comments help. People looking at the book, they're in New Mexico, they might not know Andrew Marotta. Boom, the reviews help. So if you could leave a review about one of the books or all of the books, that would be helpful. Number 2, word of mouth. If you're somebody who has been to one of my conferences, you've been to a session, those things help. Word of mouth helps. If you can recommend me to a school, another group there, those things are very helpful to me, and people trust a trustworthy person. So those things are helpful. And lastly, in the Dr. Gilbert book, we've started an award in his name, in his honor. And it's called the Dr. Rob Gilbert Award, and it's going to be at Montclair State University. We've already raised $50,000. There's going to be some prizes to some people in the Montclair State University community that are going to receive this. And that is in the book. If you are a Success Hotline caller, I'm sure you've heard about it. But if you want to donate, you certainly can find it on the Montclair State University donation page. But also you could donate, if you want to write this down, bit.ly, bit.ly / Dr. Rob Gilbert Award. The D is capital, the R is capital, the G and the A. bit.ly / Dr. Rob Gilbert Award. bit.ly / Dr. Rob Gilbert Award, capital D, capital R, capital G, and capital A. So I was happy to be part of that and proud to have contributed to that, and super grateful for Dr. Rob Gilbert and all that he has done for me. I'm looking for this other book here. Lastly, I met Andy Andrews this year. If you know me, you might have heard me talking about him. Certainly want you to read my books. But I have read Andy's books. I met Andy. I got to visit him in Orange Beach, Alabama. If you're looking for a book to read here at the end of the summer, check out The Traveler's Gift. Andy wrote a fiction book. It's a fiction inspirational book, and it is phenomenal. It's called The Traveler's Gift. He actually inspired me to write a fiction leadership book, and I am doing that now in Port Jervis. It is going to be a nice surprise from Port. There's a lot of great publicity from Port coming in there, so I'm happy to share that. But I recommend books, Andy's books. I read The Noticer, and I'm currently reading this right now, The Noticer Returns, his second book there. So you can just Google Andy Andrews, but the one, his first one, The Traveler's Gift, highly recommend and check it out. So I got to go finish packing the car because we're leaving. So I wanted to share that. I wanted to say hello to some family and friends, and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support, everyone. Keep surviving and thriving, and we will see you soon. I'll be in North Carolina tomorrow. UNC Wilmington, dropping our daughter off at school, and then back to it, friends. So have a great weekend, and thanks for all the birthday wishes today, and keep surviving and thriving. Thanks, friends.